Understanding how children can be more involved in planning and delivery of hospital care is important to improve the hospital experience. We are passionate about understanding how children, parents and families can be more involved in shared decision making.
The Needs of Children's Questionnaire is the first measure to be developed to understand what the needs of children are during hospital stays. The measure was developed through studies conducted in New Zealand and Australia. The measure has 16 items that represent the needs that are important to children, including those that stayed in critical care units.
We hope that you will enjoy watching this video on how to perform the questionnaire in a hospital setting. If you have any questions, you find our contact details in the end of this video.
But it is your choice, and it is also Mum and Dad's choice too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with Mum, and you can have a talk about it and have a think about it. My details are on the information sheet, and then Mum can, or you can ring the buzzer if Mum says it's okay for you to do it, and let the staff know that you want to do it. And then I can come and do the survey, which is on an iPad or on pen and paper. Okay, do you have any questions? No? Okay, all right. And do you want me to read that to you, or would you quite like to read it yourself?
I can read it.
Well done. Okay, well if you start reading it and you don't understand something, then I can always come back and I can read it to you or explain anything that you don't understand. Okay? All right, right. And that's the consent form as well. Thank you. Just saying that it really highlights the information sheet. And this is a smaller one for Emerson to understand specifically for her age.
Great, thank you.
Okay, all right. We'll see you later. Thank you. Hi, Emerson. How are you?
Good.
Oh, now listen, the nurse said to me that you were wanting to do the survey. Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you so much. So what I've come to do, the nurse said that you wanted to do it at 2:45, so it is 2:45 now. So would you like to do the survey now?
Yes, please.
Yeah, brilliant. Now there was a consent form that I needed Mum to sign, so I have bought myself a pen for Mum to do that.
Thank you.
And also, Emerson, there's a place there where you can sign it as well, or you could do like a symbol or a tick or a cross, or if you don't want to, you could just give me a head nod and say that you're happy to do it. Yeah? Are you happy to do the survey? Wonderful, thank you.
I don't want to sign it.
Yeah, you can sign it. You don't want to?
I do.
You do? Oh, that would be lovely. Yeah. Wonderful.
Feel?
Now, would you like to know the results of the survey? Yes. You would. So we can send the results to you, and if you put down your contact email address, then we can email you the results of the survey.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Isabel has that pen.
And you get to keep the information sheets and your information sheet as well, and I will print off a copy of the consent form and give that to you as well, so it has my contact details. Fantastic. So please, if you reach out to me or call me if you want to know, what the results of the survey are, or you want to know any further information. It also has approval through the ethics committee, so also if you'd like to have a chat with them about anything, then please do.
Okay, great.
As well. Brilliant. Okay, now there are two ways that we can answer the survey. It takes about 5 to 10 minutes. You can answer it on an iPad, or you can answer it on a paper practice with like doing ticks?
Can I please do it on the iPad?
Certainly you can. That's most definitely you can. Now there are some things here that I'd like to say. It's just some little signs here. So the questions ask for how important you think something is in hospital. So to have mummy and daddy here, how important is that? It's like really important. So thumbs up, that means perfect. Yeah, and sort of important, sort of not. So that's a hand that's flat, and that's the hand there. You don't have to use these pictures, but if you want to, you can, or you can just do it with your hand to show me, or you can mark it on the iPad as well. So there's just different ways that you can let me know, you know, what your answers are.
Do it on the
Yep,
iPad?
definitely. And then if something's really not important, it's thumbs down. Okay, and if at any point whilst we're doing this that you get tired, you need to have a nurse, or you just want to stop, you know, it's not as much fun, I'm not enjoying this, or you might want to go to the toilet or play with your baby, then you just hit that button there, okay? And you don't have to give me a reason why you want to stop, but we'll stop. Okay, so it's your choice about doing the survey and how it is that we do it. So this is the survey now. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to move my chair back a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read these questions to you. We're going to start this questionnaire now. I'm just going to bring that over here. Is that comfortable for you? Can you see that? And the first question, and this is about how important is it for you to know that you are safe and well looked after in hospital? Is it really important? Is it sort of important, or is it not important?
Really important.
Okay, right, so that's that one there, isn't it? Good girl. Now, how often has that happened? How important is it for you to get back to school? Really important? Oh, sort of important, or not important. Good girl. And how often has that happened? Good girl. How important is it for you to have books to read? Good. And how often has that happened? How important is it for you to have special treats like presents after a test? Yep. And how often has that happened? You can read these, can't you? You're very clever. Yeah. How important is it for you to be able to go to the playroom? Good girl. And how often has that happened? Good. How important is it for you that you choose when you have your visitors and or friends come? Good. How often has that happened? All the time? Some of the time? Or never? Okay. How important is it for you to have the same nurse or doctor care? Very important, sort of important. How often has that happened? Well, that's the questions. You've done so well. You're very good at reading, aren't you? Because I can see that you were, yeah, good girl. Is there anything else that you would like to put down that I haven't asked that's important for you in hospital? No? Okay. If you think of something later, then you can always contact me via my email. Mum can email me, so if there's something that you think about when you get home, because sometimes children do, then you can always email me. Now the other questions that I did want to ask that I haven't asked yet was, how old are you?
6.
6. Wow, you're very clever for 6. Okay, so I'm going to put in 6 years. Do you know why you are in hospital? No? Do you know why? And I'm going to ask Mum this question because this would be quite difficult for younger children. But this is your ethnicity, but you might know what your ethnicity is. So it might be Australian, it might be New Zealand.
Australia.
Good girl. Okay, there we go. So that's your ethnicity. And do you know how many days you have been in hospital so far? How many nights have you had a sleepover in hospital? 1. Okay, I'll put down 1 in there. And then, did you plan to come to hospital? Or was it something that just happened?
Something that just happened.
Something that just happened, so an unplanned. Yeah, and a medical admission or surgical medical? Perfect. Wow, well done. That's the completion of the survey. Thank you so much. Was that okay doing the survey? Did you enjoy doing the survey? Yeah. Well, thank you very much for your participation.
Thank you.
And for Kelly's participation as well. Yeah, and we can get send the results to you so that you have some results of the survey. And you can contact me as well at any point if you want to have, if you think of something when you're at home and you want to provide more information, or you're wanting to know, how the survey is going. There's something else that I would like to give to you today, Emerson, and that is a certificate of participation award for taking part in the survey. So thank you so much.